This program is brought to you by newscliptv.com. Make your own news. Register online and become a Newsclip TV reporter. Newsclip TV, your community news website.
Welcome to Persistence Pays TV. Thanks for joining us. Have you ever asked yourself what you can do with your marketing dollars to get the best bang for your buck? Well, I'm glad that you tuned in today because I've got Lisa Kember here, who's the Regional Director for Constant Contact. I have used Constant Contact for many, many years to send out my free newsletter that I do every month on persistencepays.ca. If you want that newsletter, be sure to send me a message on persistencepays.ca and I'll add you to my newsletter list. It's a great tool that I have used that has helped me to keep in touch with my clients. But Constant Contact has a lot more different services that I offer, and I'm really happy that Lisa's here with us today in the studio. And Lisa, thanks for taking the time to come in and really educate us about some of the things that we can do to grow our business and keep in touch with our clients and all of the other things that you do.
All right, well, I'm thrilled to be here. Thanks for having me.
So tell us, what are some of the tools that we can be using to benefit our business?
Well, at Constant Contact, we have a suite of what we call engagement marketing tools. And so the product that you mentioned is our email marketing product. We also have an online survey tool so that you can evaluate your success with your customers or do a poll on a topic of interest to your business. We have an event registration system so that if you're running a small event, whether it's a cocktail party or whether it's a seminar and you want people to sign up, we've got an online tool to help you have people register online and pay online as well. And then our last tool is a new product called our social campaigns tool. And it helps you run marketing campaigns centered around Facebook, but to build your profile on social media.
And so can you talk about that a little bit more? Because social media, I mean, that's all we hear about now is social media. And I know that's my goal for the next little while is to get myself more ramped up with social media. So tell us about that, because you really have to keep it with the flow of things in business. And sometimes it's just knowing what to do that can help you really get to where you want to be. So can you talk a little bit more about that part of the business?
Yeah, well, social media, obviously, it's a huge buzzword. People are pretty excited about it as a marketing tool because it's free, right? But there's a certain cost involved in using social media, and that cost is your time. And as a small business owner, as somebody running an organization, you don't have a lot of time. And so you need to be strategic about what you do with social media tools in order to market your business. And then, of course, you know, there's new tools all the time. You know, Google Plus comes out and Pinterest is suddenly the hot thing. So you really need to try to figure out what works for your business. And so what we have done is we've created a set of tools to help you learn all of the social media tools and how they apply to your business. And then we have a marketing campaign management tool. So if you're going to run a marketing campaign, ideally you want to sit down and figure out what's my strategy, what kind of offer can I make? Just like you would run any advertising campaign for your business. You want to sit down and think, what am I making, what kind of offer am I making, and what kind of action do I want people to take? And then this tool that we have, our social campaigns product, it helps you plan that campaign, execute it through Facebook, and then promote it through your social sites, through your email list, etc.
And how do you sign up for that? Is that right on the site?
Yeah, right off our website, which you can see on the screen. And just you can go and sign up for a trial of that product and try it out, see if it works for you.
Tell us some other areas where it can help business.
Well, certainly for you mean social campaigns? Certainly for social campaigns, where it can help you is to start to build your base of fans on Facebook. The biggest challenge you have as a business or an organization is to come up with the the people who will be interested in your business. So you go out and you create a Facebook page, but it feels like you're, posting information up, and at the beginning, nobody's responding, nobody's making any kind of interaction with you, and so it kind of feels like, what's the expression, the tree falls in the forest, and does anybody hear it?
Yeah.
And you're wondering if this is even worth it, and so...
And it's a lot of effort to go to that stage.
Absolutely. So if you use a tool like this, it helps you get more fans, first of all, and then get them to take action that drives them to do something that impacts your bottom line.
Okay.
Whether that's, download a coupon so that you get them to come into your retail location, maybe it's download a white paper or a sheet on, tips for hiring a company such as yours, or something like that. Getting them to do something that gets them to take action so that you make a sale.
Well, what I like about Constant Contact, how I use it, is that it shows me how many people open, how many close, how many unsubscribe. Thankfully,
take that personally, do you?
Yeah, thankfully, I don't have too many unsubscribes. But when it comes, you're like, what? Especially if it's someone you know.
Yeah, yeah.
But you know what? If people, the way I look at it is, if people don't have the time to look at it, or it's not serving them, then yeah, why have anything else coming into your inbox? Because we're bombarded with all this stuff that we get in our inbox. So not to take it personally, that it maybe just not be a fit for that person.
Absolutely, or they're trying to clean up their time management or something, right? Certainly for the email product that we offer, which is what you're referring to, the big advantage of using an email marketing system such as Constant Contact is that you have all of those analytics. So when you send out a marketing campaign, an email out to your permission-based list, you can track then what happens to that email once it gets sent out.
Right.
So you can see who opened it, you can see if they forwarded it on to someone, you can see what information they clicked on, and then you can use that information to tailor your marketing to the specific interests of people who are opening your emails. So for example, I often will talk about a pet store. If you've got a pet store, you've got the dog lovers, the cat lovers, the snake lovers, right? And initially you have one complete list. You don't necessarily know what people are interested in.
Right.
But if you start to watch what they're clicking on, you'll get a sense of what it is that they have. And so if they only ever click on the cat information, then they probably have a cat. So you could tailor your campaigns to those people's interests.
Okay, that's great. So have you got any final tips for us on marketing?
Well, gosh, I mean, marketing is all about persistence, isn't it? I think the big problem.
I think so.
The big problem for many organizations is they want all of the maximum results, and they only want to do one thing, right?
And I want it done now.
Absolutely, yeah. Preferably without spending a lot of time.
That's right.
So certainly you want to be persistent and develop campaigns and market consistently over time. Stay in constant contact with your customers.
Right, great. Well, thank you, Lisa, for coming in and sharing your knowledge with us, and gave us some great ideas. I know things that we can put to use in our business right away. It's very easy to use, and you have tutorials on there and people that help you. And
absolutely.
So, you can go on and spend a little bit of time on Constant Contact and find out what's going to work best for you and best for your business. So thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. And again, be sure to stay in constant contact with your clients.